All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let Me Tell Ya by TOCA Network. I'm here with Mateo.
I'm here with Nick.
Dude, shout out. We missed, I think, a little bit of a gap between our last episode and this one, but we're back.
Yeah, like a week or two. Nothing too crazy, but we're back. And now we're like finally settled into this new.
It feels so good, bro. I literally handed off my keys yesterday to like my old place. So, like, no more double type living or cleaning and worry about it at the other place. So, feels good.
Nice and
Yeah, for sure. And San Diego's been feeling like San Diego, man.
dude, yeah, definitely. That's what we want to talk about. San Diego, it's been sunny, it's been hot, and we can go outside without putting on a jacket. The gloom is gone, that long gloom.
Yeah, it was literally a full month. Like in June, there's like news articles about how like there's 29 consecutive days or 27 consecutive days of gloom in San Diego. So now, yeah, now it's like sunny and like perfect 70-degree weather. So it's been awesome. Like we've been doing so many activities, bro. Like the last couple of days, like we've been doing a lot of stuff. Like we do, yeah,
Pickleball, surfing, hiking, just like honestly staying active. I feel like with the gloom, we were just like more like inside, so like making up for it. Just perfect.
it's been awesome. Getting a lot more surfs in. Like I feel like my progression, even all of our progression, we go crazy because we've been going surfing a lot. And then like I played pickleball for the first time. We've been playing tennis, which is awesome to be active, man. Go outside and like we're so close to Mission Bay. Like, we walked to Mission Bay a couple times to watch fireworks, 4th of July. So
Did
you spot,
you see that article that 4th of July was the hottest recorded day on the earth?
dude. I saw that.
That was
It's crazy.
I don't know what the temperature was, but like I think like ever was recorded that it was the hottest.
In Sacramento, it was like 107. Remember people were posting about it, and I was like, that's crazy. Here is this is always classics 70.
Yeah,
It wasn't
it's
too
like
bad,
high
but
70s. It was a hot day though.
yeah,
Yeah. The morning we had that little gloom, and we got donuts,
yeah,
lots of donuts, tennis,
yeah.
and then surfing. We went crazy that day.
It's been good, man. New house, like everyone's just down to go out and do activities, which I think is super cool. Like Mudo and Tyler and even you, it's just like everyone's kind of down for something. So it's been good. Definitely getting more active, getting
I
our
think
steps in.
The Apple Watch is such a good incentive because like I want to close my rings now, and I
Yeah.
more people on it where I want to like
We'll see.
like more like compete, like see like okay, like who can like finish their rings first for the day,
Yeah,
that kind of thing. And like I like seeing other people's workouts when they finish. Like I like to reply. I think that incentivizes me to like want to like hype them up and for them to hype me up.
we've been going crazy. Have I told you that my family group chat, like they send in every day? One of my uncles, he's in Seattle, and like he kind of like got his Apple Watch and was way too into it, man. Like he's created like Excel sheets to track like everyone's progress. So there's like 12 of us in this group chat. It's all family, and like almost daily. It's kind of slowed up now, maybe like once or twice a week. He sends a screenshot of everyone's report and is like, "Oh, way to go, like Ballard, way to go, Nick, like you're going crazy today."
For your watch,
Yeah, like
rings.
steps, workouts. He'd be like, "Oh wow, like look at Nikki out of nowhere. Nikki was really active today." Like he'll send it like 2 or 3 updates.
Like news anchor guy.
Yeah. So that's pretty dope. That's what motivates me because I know he's checking like all the time.
Dude, that's pretty inspirational.
But yeah, man,
I would say we hop into the news of the week, bro.
dude, yeah,
Threads is out
man,
by Meta, who makes Instagram. And it's all everyone's been talking about.
literally
The
everywhere.
first full day.
Yeah,
Yeah, yesterday came out like a 4 p.m. But what are your thoughts on it so far?
dude, man, it came so fast out of nowhere. I feel like obviously they had like the story, like whatever messages that you can leave for 24 hours. That's maybe like a somewhat introduction to it. But you like I heard about it and you had downloaded the app already. Like yesterday, Mateo was like, "Yeah, I have it downloaded." I was like, "No way!" But it seems very interesting. It seems like the app isn't completely finished. Like there's no like following tab. You can't see how many followers, like people you're following. You can only see your followers. Like there's some weird little stuff on it that I kind of like.
No private messages yet.
Yeah,
No multiple account. I've been having to log out
I know.
of my personal to go to like I did it for TOCA,
Mhm.
and I as well did it for work.
I was trying to do it for my work, and I was at the end of the day, and I was out to do it tomorrow because I didn't see the toggle. But I think it's cool, and I think dude, low key, like, did they like speed up the process? Because I don't know if you saw the tweets like between Zuck and Elon about the MMA type stuff and this and that, and Zuck's like I think Lamb was dropping early.
Threads versus Twitter type fight.
But I really like it so far. I don't know. That's my first thoughts. It's
What's
just
your
like,
comparison like towards Twitter with it?
dude, it's what was that?
Oh, it might have been my whatever.
That's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. First, they're pretty much the same. Like when you asked me, I asked you today, like, oh, are they doing video too? And they are. And like
Yeah,
complex, like everything. It's funny how all the old recycled like classic tweets are like popping up. But like
that's what I like too.
the Apple
Makes me feel
feature,
nostalgic.
yeah, it feels like, dude, it's just exciting, bro, to be on it. Like today at work, I was scrolling and I was just like, man, this is like kind of cool. And like the number in your bio, like I think you have a hella low number, like
Yeah.
100,000. It shows you like what number you are and joining the app on your Instagram bio. Have you checked that?
Oh, that's your placement. Like when you
Like
sign up.
Zuckerberg is one. So like you're in the first 100,000, like whatever I think it was, and then I'm like on the first million. I think I'm 900,000 something. So it's
Dude, I got
crazy.
it. I got it pretty fast because I already told you. I remember telling you during the day. I was like, oh, like this app comes out tomorrow because on the App Store it's July 6th, which is today. But then randomly yesterday, I went to go check the App Store again, and it like had the download button, and I clicked it, and then I signed up, and then I was like, is this real? Like,
Yeah,
yeah. But there's like a lot of like beta users that are already tweeting or not tweeting. What's the word for it?
that's what I was trying
Threading?
to think.
Threading?
Threading, yeah, sounds
I messed
heinous.
that up. Yeah. But then I saw a lot of people already doing it, and then I was
But
like, okay,
what's
might as well.
I was trying to like explain like I rethreaded this or I was like rethread like what's the word rethread I guess
Rethread I heard is right, but I don't know about like, yeah, what would the word be for posting?
I don't know, man, but it's super cool. And like you showed me the TikTok about how the girl is like, yeah, like I think this will help it be more safe or like not safe, but like less bots, less people hating and putting out hate because it's attached to your Instagram and your Instagram
Yeah.
for public facing. Like people, not that they take their Instagram serious, but it's more of a like complete, like this is me, this is who I am, my face is here, my family's here, pictures of me, my friends are here. So like they're not gonna be tweeting heinous stuff because it's connected. And so maybe it'll be a nice cleaner space in Twitter because a lot of people were complaining like Twitter is very negative. There's lots of bots. It's like kind of like,
Zero filter.
yeah,
Feel
no
like you can do
filter.
anything. And yeah, I think a lot of people are seeing it as like you're right, like an Instagram by like you post like how you want to post and what you show, what you want to show. It's because it's like back to you. It's like a social proof of who you are at the end of the day.
Yeah, I saw one of like King's friends post on it. He's like a photographer and does a lot of creative stuff. And he's like, it'd be cool if there was like no photo or video on here. And I was like, that'd be like an interesting concept. But then yeah, just only text. And I was like, that'd be very interesting. But then like obviously there's more and more pictures and videos start popping up. And I was like, that's a cool idea. But it's very just similar to Twitter, which I'm not complaining about. And it's cool that it's all in one ecosystem now. Meta's going crazy. And then like obviously Elon wasn't too happy. So we'll see what adjustments Twitter makes on their end and whatnot. But yeah, it seemed kind of interesting. And Zuckerberg tweeted for the first time in 10 years. You see that? He did the Spider-Man meme of two Spider-Mans pointing at each other. And then his last tweet was 2012. So that was his like first tweet in like almost 10 years. And it was that. So like I feel like that MMA like little combo, like they're just chirping each other back and forth. Like that'd be the biggest fight ever. Imagine if they actually like did an MMA type thing and like got in the ring and like that would go crazy.
It's Mark Zuckerberg, bro. Like, he's been doing like
He's been training
and all these things.
That's why I threaded. That's the right word. I was like, I'd take Zuck over Elon any day. But yeah, man, I think look, that might have sparked it. I feel like in my head, I don't know what the rollout plan was, but it seemed like they dropped it pretty fast. Like there wasn't really much hype or marketing to it. But yeah, it's all anyone's talking
It
about.
was just natural. Cause like what I noticed too, cause I signed up early, like I was able, or all these people were able to follow me because I was already active. So it's like the faster you get on, the more your followers I think will follow you, bro. And I skipped that feature where it says follow all your.
I skipped it too.
I
didn't want
go
to.
back to it. Yeah, and I was like, all right, like whatever.
Because every day you get notifications like crazy, like so and so followed you, blah, blah, followed you, and I'm like, oh, I should follow these people back. But then yeah, I didn't do it either because I was like, oh, like fresh start, let's just not do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I should have pressed it. I saw someone on LinkedIn be like, was it McDonald's or something? It was like McDonald's gains 1 million followers already. The potential is crazy. And someone responded was like, well, it was Instagram.
Yeah.
It was like Instagram already has 1 million followers. Potential is crazy. And they're like, well, Instagram has 33 million followers and it prompts people to follow everyone they're already following. So he was like, it's not that.
Your followers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nothing like, I don't think the number really matters right now.
Yeah.
I think it's like the start of TikTok. Like people are just getting followers like after one viral video. Like it's kind of hard to gauge like what's a high count, what's a low count. I kind of like it's not like TikTok. Like it's not short form media. It's like Twitter 2.0 It's like its own thing.
Reminds me of Facebook in a way.
Yeah, like
That
we don't
makes
have to
sense.
use videos anymore to like promote. And I don't know. We'll see what that means for like personal pages like trying to grow, businesses trying to grow. I feel like there's a lot.
The brands and creators are already going crazy because I don't even know what my For You page is. There's a bunch of random like pages on there. And they're all verified.
Brands
Like,
too.
yeah, like the Wendy, I saw Wendy's was going crazy. A bunch of creators going crazy. Complex, I'm like, dude, Complex is already mass posting. I was like,
Dude,
well, how many social media managers they got? Because like they're already full like throttle on it. But
See.
yeah,
We'll see what we do. I feel like we'll have a lot of potential. And especially since we're starting early, we could see how like that discoverability will go into play, but we'll find some use for it for TOCA. And it works with TOCA products.
shout out.
So you guys can link your thread page, I guess thread profile page
Yeah.
to it, and then it will automatically go for them. So kind of in our favor in a sense, which is dope.
Yeah, it's a cool thing, man. It would be interesting to see. Like, I literally put them in a folder. It's like Threads and Twitter. We'll see which one we use more, and like if one of them drops out or which one becomes more dominant, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, that's a good segue into the digital products that we want to talk about. That Threads works with TOCA. Me and Mateo have been scheming this like idea for a while. Digital products. I don't know if you want to kind of explain what it is, why we're doing it, maybe.
Basically, like what we kind of noticed with the past couple months of TOCA, we were like, dang, like there's our audience, and we're happy to have them. But we always have this sense of community that we wanted people to like come back and be a part like of TOCA. And then we're seeing like also why people were kind of skewing away from our product, which makes sense. Like not everyone needs it. But a lot of it comes to like how networking, connecting like is a bit awkward. So we noticed as we were like doing our like branding and like posting that like we were like as well like learning about ourselves and like doing a lot of self-development, personal development like for TOCA in our personal lives. And so we thought that would be like this would be a good segue towards like these type of digital products, is kind of providing like these digital products that go back to personal development, because we're thinking how connecting doesn't start without you. So you are kind of the person that's going to do that. So we're providing these tools that will get you to that position to start networking, feel comfortable with yourself. And even if you don't want to go out there and network, these are like great tools like for learning about yourself and just being a part of our community, because we'll provide it like on a bi-weekly, monthly basis. It's not going to be like the same thing. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
something new to like look forward to. And I like how you said it earlier, though, like, or one of the days you were talking about it was just like networking starts with yourself. Like you can't really put yourself out there if you're not self-confident and like, you know what I mean? Have your goals lined up, you know what you want. Like you have to have a clear and organized mind in order to network yourself, like, no, happily and positively without anxiety or anything like that. So little tools to like, one of them is a planner, like a daily 3x3 planner. One of them is like the Drake method. Like how to, you know, if you have an idea, you want to be a creator for your business, like kind of laying out and mapping out your goals and ideas and things like that. But yeah, it's cool. And for right now, they're free at least. That way there's some engagement with TOCA. Like obviously you don't have to buy a card, but if you're consuming content and things like that and kind of want to check them out, you can just enter your email, download a PDF, and like you have access to it. So we're excited about the potential, like putting out more and like kind of bridging that gap between like, oh, like networking's awkward and weird, and like I'm a little anxious about it, like just talking to new people I don't know, and then like just knowing yourself, like knowing your goals, who you want to talk to, what you're gonna say, this and that, like kind of just like organizing your mind and organizing your goals and self. That way it aligns with you and who you're trying to network with and things of that nature. So that kind of bridges the gap there.
Dude,
and even the product gap. That like you don't have to put money into it. Like, you know, card may be something you want to buy later on. Like this can be the intro step into it. You can kind of learn more about TOCA, learn more about yourself, and then maybe who knows, you might want to buy a product, or if not, you know, there'll be more digital products coming. So
dude,
yeah,
that's a good way to put it as well. Like there are a lot of misled information, like I feel like on the internet, and like a lot of people like try to grab that. So hopefully like with us, like you can see us like as a reliable source for providing this type of products and content that would help you essentially. Like we will use this stuff ourselves before we put it out. Like we're not like trying to just do it to do it. Like I've been using the planner like every day. And then like even like the Drake method, that like we're trying to apply that as well, like even to TOCA and to our personal lives.
There's like a monthly expense tracker. Like a lot of it's not even like to do with networking. Even like it's just like organizing yourself, organizing your mind and goals, and just like it's stuff that we use. It's not like a quick schemey type of thing. Like download this PDF. It's more of just like here's a tool that we use. Maybe you can help, and that maybe helpful to you to use in your daily, your personal lives. So
Just basic, yeah. At the end of the day,
provide value.
providing value and connecting with yourself.
Yeah.
That's like our main goal.
Cause it's cool. Like I've been using like even Notion, like in general, like as a tool. Like obviously we want to do like some in addition with PDFs, like we want to do some Notion templates. But like, I converted. Like I used to write in a journal everything I wanted to do, like little goals, places I want to travel to, movies I want to watch. I converted it all to Notion. So like even small like switches like that, because it's way easier to organize stuff on your phone and whatnot, and this and that. So yeah,
Dude, yeah, that's mainly like it. We'll see how we'll roll it out. We'll start with like some marketing stuff, and we'll be transparent as well, like how we push it out. Like I feel like we tell everything that we do, so we'll keep it updated for sure. But we'll see. Maybe hopefully within the month or by the start of next month. Maybe like a good segue into like when schools and universities and internships are kind of starting for the fall. Like
yeah.
that's like the best way to kind of go about it.
That's gonna be a good time for us too. I feel like I want to go back to SDSU, like talk to like my old fraternity and whatnot, and just get more active with TOCA. And shout out to Mateo too. Like the website is almost like completely changed up too, so that would be exciting to just see personally. Thank you guys to see.
That's huge. I feel like for any e-commerce business, like the website is like I love seeing like the analogy that like when you enter someone's like website, like that is their store. Like that's basically the same feeling of like walking to someone's store the first time.
Yeah.
So I kind of treat it like that, like trying to find a way for it to be welcoming, to show storytelling, and not like really sell a product, but invite you to want to see the product.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Kind of diving into the next thing, we want to talk about like even with like threads too, like how creators are like becoming journalists.
Dude, yeah.
There's so many. I'd rather like learn about certain things that are happening in today's world, like through creators that I trust and seen for a while. Like even talking about creators like Colin Samir, like I trust them to learn about like what's going on in the YouTube space, the creator space. Like I don't know if you feel the same way.
Dude, yeah, I'm like an active YouTube watcher, like avid YouTube watcher. So like this is like really resonated with me because I've heard people talk about it like slowly, like how like people don't really watch the news, but they'll watch like deciphered versions of it through their favorite creators. Like for one person, it might be Colin Samir. Like for me, like I watch like even H3H3 or Hassan Abi. Like he's a political Twitch streamer, Hassan Abi. So like I'm watching news through him, but he's the one like giving it to me, not the news, if that makes sense. It's like they in themselves are forms of journalists, even if it's like the submarine stuff, like watching it through all the podcasts, like even like Cody Co in that sense. Like say you had no idea about the submarine and you're watching Cody Co podcast and they're talking about it, like you got that piece of news and like actual real life world news through the podcast and through your creator. So it's like who you're watching is kind of dissecting, like they're dissecting the way you get information like in itself. So I think that's super interesting because it's just like it could be anyone, and then like just the way they're breaking it down or talking about it even ever so slightly is the way you're consuming and like taking in news. So that makes sense.
No, 100% it does. And I feel like the creators are able to kind of interrupt like your scrolling, even like through TikTok and like Reels. Like they can interrupt that to provide their value, and if the algorithm, like whatever, picks it up, like they can provide that news for you. And like even if it comes to like tech, if it comes to like new products coming out, or like you said, the submarine, like they can interrupt you to like provide that. And then the more you see them, like they can just be that person to show up.
I think it's crazy. It could be like anyone. Like I Show Speed could be like a little kid's version of getting the news through him. It's just like crazy to me. Like that doesn't make sense. Like
Even just meeting Ronaldo, bro. Like
people learning through Ronaldo, but this and that. Like they're consuming and like learning, and maybe not a complete journalistic way, but that's how they're consuming and being updated with the world.
Yeah, because like essentially, like I feel like him meeting Ronaldo like was a part of pop culture.
Yeah.
Like as weird as that sounds, like we've known that he like wanted to like meet him and whatnot. Like that's like a sense of pop culture. Like we wanted to know at a certain time, like when that would happen, and like it was provided to us, which is insane.
It's crazy too. Like everyone has their different person that they watch. Like some people hate H3H3. They might watch like I don't know some other person. Like even like Keemstar. There's a YouTuber I don't really watch too much, but like everyone has their own particular person, and it's interesting too. Like a topic I might not care about. Like I'll see it, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like, but I'm not gonna click on the video or like learn about it. Then as soon as like one of the creators that we're familiar with talks about it, you're more inclined to engage and learn about it. If that makes sense. Like a cool topic, like even the submarine. Like you've seen the submarine on the news for a while on Twitter, but you're not really like too engaged with it. You're just scrolling. But until like your favorite creators, the people that you're consuming regularly, start talking about it, that's when you engage and start to learn more about the details. I think that's super interesting. It's gonna be a topic you don't even care about at all. But since the creator you care about talks about it, you're
It's like a
learning about
reaction
it.
video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's like why we watch it, because it's their POV on it.
Yeah. And that's who you like. So then you're kind of just dissecting it or going from there. It's kind of like a bit meta in a way, but like, and then each person has a different version of how they're consuming it. It's just like, it could be infinite amount of ways. So it's crazy.
That's yeah, dude. I don't know. On TikTok for me, where I get my news is the fish from SpongeBob. Have you seen that one?
What? No.
Like it's like, you know,
I actually might have seen a couple.
you know, like yeah, when you're watching SpongeBob, it's like breaking news, and then like somebody puts like an AI
They put
voice
real
of it,
stuff on
and they
it.
put real stuff. I'm like, bro, this fish is giving me more news than actual TV news,
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Like crazy.
bro. Even diving into that, like the Grimace Shake,
Yeah, man. Shout out Grimace, bro. Shout out
Yeah.
McDonald's marketing going crazy.
insane. Grimace had a whole month to himself and free marketing, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know who started that trend, but the dark or people drinking the Grimace Shake, and it inclined me to drink
It
one.
works for McDonald's for sure. It's very interesting because I don't follow the like guy that runs the McDonald's account, but he kept showing up on my Twitter feed and he would post updates like, okay, Grimace is taking over the McDonald's like Twitter. And it was
Yeah.
early June and no one really like cared. I thought it was cool. Like I'm a big McDonald's fan. I have the app. Like, we both have the app and everything. So I was kind of like watching this guy's tweets, and then like middle of June probably like it just became like a whole thing. Like it's user generated content. Like people ran with this like little thing. It's a little dark, honestly, but McDonald's kind of like played into it like on the tiniest of bits.
Dude, it is a creepy costume. But I remember like at the beginning of June, they did the campaign of the photo shoots, like with the Grimace and his friends having the birthday.
Yeah,
And I think that was it. Like that was not like the marketing was there and like Twitter, and that was like it.
yeah.
And then people started like going off how like dark like they could be with like Grimace giving them a shake. And it wasn't like till like halfway through the month where it's like, damn, like
And it got us to try it because I had no really reason to try it until like I was like, damn, we kind of have to go try it.
yeah, for the one time. Happy birthday, Grimace.
But it's crazy how it helped. Like it probably helped out. They probably got lots of like millions of dollars of free marketing in it, and they kind of just mess with it. And it's crazy how it lasted a whole month. Like I wonder what their thoughts were going into, like what their goals or KPIs were going into it, because I bet they exceeded it the way the trend took off. And
Yeah.
'cause that's crazy.
I think like well, looking at the photos, they wanted it to be like a nostalgic thing because I don't think the mascots are like
They're not
here
present. Yeah,
present anymore. So like having them present, like okay, like they're back. So like I thought it'd be like a nostalgia things for like maybe our age or like even a bit older. To be like okay, like I go to McDonald's. Like I remember this as a kid, but like
yeah.
it's not even for the kids. It's like literally like or for like that generation. It was literally for like our like the kids and the generation under us. Like went crazy.
I wonder if they'll do like more of the characters' birthdays then now or whatnot, like specialized.
Weird. Like he turned 52.
Yeah, yeah.
Why was that so iconic?
And why? There's so many other like Ronald McDonald. They have the Hamburglar. Like, there's so many other ones. Like the characters that got introduced to me are like honestly through the Travis Scott toys. That's like kind of a lot of them. Mateo has one. I have one.
One too.
We have one downstairs too. We have 3 of them. But yeah, that kind of reintroduced the hype. I feel like to
What was
me,
that?
the characters.
Cactus Market.
It was like the collab. Well, I guess it wasn't Travis Scott. It was Cactus Mark. It was like the market.
Yeah.
It wasn't Travis Scott, but that kind of reintroduced the hype into the character. So we'll see if they keep going with it. Because honestly, it's working.
I hope they do more like of these like adult Happy Meals.
Yeah,
I feel like that works. Like it makes me like want to try something new, not new, but like inclined to get that meal.
yeah.
And toy, bro. Like I want the toy. Like
The toy was
everyone's a
crazy.
shake.
Like the Halloween meal went crazy too because you got the bucket with it.
Yeah.
McDonald's is they're A+, man. Shout out to them and the app and their little marketing tactics, and even the Grimace video. We made a video on it on like we put us on everything. Check it on like YouTube, Reels, Shorts, all that.
That's our best performing video.
Like by far actually, and it was crazy. Just the Grimace Shake, man. And we didn't really do the trend fully. Mateo tied it in, but like it's very interesting.
Yeah, I just kind of like said a little thing like, oh yeah, like I'm not like feeling good after having this. But I know the channels like people like literally like on the floor,
Yeah,
like rolled up in the milkshakes.
I think it was well shot too. Like we had like 6 shakes like the first shot. So I was like, maybe people just liked that too, because it was a nice, it like, looked nice, and there was a bunch of them, and like maybe people were drawn in by that.
Yeah,
The
and then
algorithm
just the
just
context and like just like it was something going on at the time. It's just man, yeah,
interesting.
it is interesting.
Shout out to Grimace though, number one for us at least.
Yeah, I maybe that can also tie into like as well like how we've been like making these short form contents with things that
Yeah,
we just like want to do. Like
yeah.
it's like kind of our personal touch to short form content,
Hmm.
and maybe we can find a way to like put into reels or to threads. But like we're just doing stuff that we do on a daily basis, and like how people could use TOCA.
Yeah,
It's been working pretty good.
I've been really liking it because
Yeah.
it's fun to create it, and it's not too like salesy, which is never what we wanted to do. Like, and we're like, how do we incorporate the task? But just like the places we go, the restaurants you go to. Like my process now is like how to make it less San Diego centric. Like I went to the fair and I've been going to San Diego food places, which isn't bad. It's kind of almost like that. There's all that content that's big on YouTube and shorts, like shorts, reels, and all that. It's like, oh, I went to this place.
Yeah, and a
I
lot of
went to
food
this place,
content.
like to go, wow, this and that. So it's good content, but trying to make it more generalized. But it's been
Yeah,
fun.
it's been fun. Yeah, just like it's kind of like us vlogging, and as well just like including like our little like ad tab into it. Like that's basically it. Like, and we don't like show a lot, but it's just like us showing like it works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because hopefully the content's interesting, and then you see the tab, and if you don't know what it is, maybe it piques your interest a little bit. Then if it doesn't, then you're still gaining something by watching because you're seeing a place or like an entertaining vlog or whatnot. So yeah,
yeah. Well, anything else?
no, yeah, that was all the topics,
Sounds
man.
good. Yeah, we'll try to be consistent, like we always say.
Yeah,
Life just happens. If anything,
yeah,
it's just us two full time workers,
yeah.
and we can, and one day we'll get there where we're on time and everything.
We're finally moved in. We got a big whiteboard. Like
Yeah.
it's been a lot easier already.
Pen to paper, like marker to whiteboard has been like the move lately. Just like writing stuff down, like even like that could be like part of like the digital products is like trying to like cleanse like as ironic as it sounds like cleansing like digital like stuff into like more like physical aspects. A lot of stuff you can print too. So that's
Yeah,
we're making them
digital
printable
products.
so you can do it. I print all the planners because I don't like having it on my phone. So it's like more access.
Dude, yeah. Shout out. I guess we'll see you in the next one then.
See you next one. Peace.